Yeah, y'all. Make sure y'all stay hydrated. This change of season is pretty wild. I know how much water can be a factor. Saves you, you know. Our body is made of 66% water. Water. That's what it is, man. Water is my drink of choice. I was very badly addicted to soda when I was a young teen. I'm glad I was able to quit that thing cold turkey for real, because I was addicted to the caffeine. It was a problem, definitely. So we're gonna be able to do what we do best, finish what we started as far as who we are as people. We're gonna keep going down that positive road. We're gonna keep on fighting that good fight. Cause you know that life will be hitting you hard, man. Life be lifing for real. Gotta understand that things are gonna be falling out of place, but you're gonna be able to speak good thoughts, be able to walk positive walks, being able to take everything into consideration, everything that you're battling in life. It's gonna be a blessing when you finally conquer that, you know. But I gotta take care of your body first. One thing about me, man, I never drank a sip of alcohol in my life. Never smoked. Never smoked a day in my life. Ever. Probably the worst thing that I didn't know that I know now is that smoking is so deadly that you can even die from secondhand smoke. That's what I was guilty of. I didn't put the lighter or the fug to my mouth, but being next to someone who was smoking, that's what I was guilty of. I was guilty of that secondhand smoke. So, but never in my life did I ever do that. Never drank, never spoke. Don't plan on doing that. Never did. It's actually this one time, right? Friends were drinking. Friends were having a very good time. Friends were doing everything under the sun. Meanwhile, these kids, and me too, I'm a kid too, we were maybe 5, 15, 16. Some was even 14. But we all had this amazing Halloween party that we were at. Everybody underage was drinking. You know, they were drinking. This was before my accident. I was had a Halloween party. Halloween parties, when you're a teenager, they're the most fun that you could ever have and never want. Being at a nice Halloween party, dressing up, scaring people. I always said, man, shenanigans, man. Huh. Yeah. One time, the people weren't home. how young and dumb I was, right? When I saw the when I saw the bowl of candy, right? When I saw that bowl of candy, I they said, just take one. Just take one. Me being crazy, me being wild at that age, I literally took the bowl and dumped the entire candy in my bag. Yep. Dumped the entire candy in my bag, went out, told them, look how much candy I got. Look how much candy I got, y'all. I got so much candy. Nah. So, yep, took the candy. Biggest thing back in that age was the whole ding dong ditch thing, where you ring the doorbell and you run away. Probably hiding somewhere, seeing if they open the door. If they came and opened the door, you got points. So it's kind of crazy, man. But even though I was on that borderline street, wasn't they're all I had just bad influences. A lot of bad influences in my life that I'm very thankful I was able to turn myself around for it. And I'm just so glad that God gave me a second chance at living my best ways. But back to the Halloween story. So yeah, they gave me a bottle. They gave me a bottle, right? Bottle was in a water bottle. It was filled with alcohol. It's filled with alcohol. What I did, I'm 16 at the time, so I go behind the bushes and I dumped the alcohol in the bushes. And then I gave my acquaintance their water bottle back. My friend, who I was close to at the time, was about to drink. Was about to drink the alcohol, right? I took the bottle away from him. I told him, come look at this. Come look what I'm about to do. Every time you drink, I want you to do this. Took the alcohol right out of his hand. I grabbed him by his shirt. We were right on the street. I saw the drain. Showed him the water bottle. Then I poured the alcohol down the drain. Yep, poured the alcohol right down the drain. He was like, yo, man, what you do that? What you do that for? What's going on? Why you tripping? And that I said, every time you get a bottle of alcohol, this is what I want you to do. I just saved your living, man. I just saved your living. I don't even care if it is a small drink. I don't even care if the alcohol is 1%. Your liver's happy. Your liver's happy. You're healthy. Now, I probably wasn't able to stop him from drinking in the future. But I did my kind-hearted friend duties, and I stopped him from drinking that night because you had to go home. What would your mom think? You drinking at 15 years old. I knew your mom very well, bro. I definitely knew what she was gonna say. If you came home drunk, trust me, man. That's me saving your life 2 times. 3, because I know your dad too. This guy exactly knows what I'm talking about. He knows that day. He knows what I did for him. Shout out to you, man. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're able to, you know, hope you're able to reconnect one day. It's been a while, man, but you know, but yeah, just had to tell him that story, bro. And don't worry, I'm not using your name, so it'll be up to you if you wanna tell him if this story is about you or not. If you don't, just don't say nothing. If you want them to know, clip it and be like, yeah, he talking about me. But I don't think you want that for yourself, man. You definitely don't want to be in that light. So, but yeah, I just had to tell that story, tell them that, cause that's my thing about drinking, man. I don't do it. I don't do it at all. I don't even do it when it's socially. When I'm at the diner or I'm out to dinner with my family, I get a soda or a lemonade. Shoot, water's my favorite thing, so I even get the water. You know, so yeah, so that's my thing. Never drink, never will drink. Who knows? Maybe if I get a bucket list one day, things like that. If I'm blessed enough to live in my 80s and 90s, I might take one. Just to see what it tastes like. But right now, you're not even speaking on it, because it's nothing that I'm gonna do, my friend. But I'm not that type of guy, man. As far as back then, back then I was trying to save my friend's life, because it's an addiction, and it starts when you're young. And my friend definitely has his fair share of addictions, so I definitely didn't want that to be another one. Not at that time. Don't know what he's doing now. Probably doing all that now, but hey, I did my friendly duty and I saved you that day. So, and yep, same thing with the smoking. I don't smoke, you know. Never did one time. Probably one of the things that I did before. Probably one of the things that I did before was secondhand smoke. One guy was around friends that smoke. One guy was around friends that smoke. He got it into his system. Passed away at 55 from secondhand smoke. Never touched it himself, because he had friends that were around it. That's the thing. Took him out. Took him out young. You know, I know 50s They in their new 40s now. And, same age. We're living longer, so the thing is, you're looking better, things like that. Your 50s were very, very beautiful now. 50s is a different 50 than what it was back then. So being able to thrive in your 50s, 60s, 70s, even 80s, true blessing. Just keep that in mind. But yeah, so when I was a kid, that's probably it with secondhand smoke. Cause I'm like, well, I'm not doing it, so it's not gonna affect me. Needless to say that I was still getting it worse. Hate the way it smells. Don't. I definitely wouldn't like the way it tastes. And me knowing myself, I definitely have my fair share of addictions and things like that, where it's hard to break some things that you gotta go cold turkey or have some steps in order to find your peace, be able to break those bad habits. So, definitely, I heard nicotine is very addictive. So, I definitely wouldn't even try it. Says it does something to your body that you don't want. You don't want that. So,